YouTube, what is good? Benny Matthews here. Thanks for checking out the channel. And in today's video, we are taking it back to 2016 because Lil Uzi Vert just dropped a photo that he's bringing back the purple dreadlocks. And then today, we're just going to check them out and, just give you my little opinion about it. So without further more, roll that intro. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Benny Matthews, and let me ask you something. How's your day going? Yeah? All right, cool. Well, on top of that, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing abundant. And let me ask you one more question. Did you hit the like button yet? Go ahead, hit the like button. I'm gonna wait for you. Go ahead, hit the like button. I appreciate that. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing Lil Uzi Vert's dreadlocks, man. And I actually wasn't even going to get into this, but I was actually online and I saw that Complex News dropped that Lil Uzi Vert's bringing back his purple dreadlocks, man. And I just wanted to check him out. I just want to give you guys my opinion on his dreadlocks. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, now when I first got introduced to Lil Uzi Vert, his dreadlocks were nice and blonde. They were nice and short, man. And they look pretty decent. I really didn't have much to say about it, because I was just like, all right, man, he has blonde dreadlocks. He's a rapper. It's all for the look. I get it. But then with this photo right here, I think I first seen him in the I first started noticing Lil Uzi Vert with the Money Longer video, and I was just like, who's this kid just bouncing around with, with little blonde dreadlocks or whatever. But I was like, it's cool. But and then I check out this little photo right here, and this is when he actually had purple dreadlocks. And I don't know which photo came out first, the one when he had the blonde dreadlocks or the purple dreadlocks, but I got introduced to him with the blonde dreadlocks. But then he has the purple dreadlocks right here, and I was just saying to myself, I was like, man, this dude is really bleaching his hair a lot. And the dreadlocks here, he only has about the tips. He only has the tips, into purple, maybe half his dreadlock, but it wasn't all of it. All of it just wasn't dyed up to purple. But I was just like, yo, man, it's a cool look. At the time in 2016, everybody was dyeing their dreadlocks. It was just a thing, and I get it. I'm like, it's. In the end of the day, do what you do with your dreadlocks, but there are some consequences when it comes to, dyeing your dreadlocks. And this guy, Lil Uzi Vert, I seen him dye his dreadlocks more than one time, so we just seen the blonde, we just seen the purple, and then I see this photo, and I'm like, bruh, okay, all right, I get it, like, you want to stand out from the crowd, you got to have a different type of look, you got to have a different type of swag. And when it came to Lil Uzi Vert, his dreadlocks, so he was basically the Dennis Rodman of dreadlocks. He just had every color. And I like to call this the circus, because it makes me think of cotton candy, And the blue was really stood out because I'd never seen nobody with blue dreadlocks. I've seen a lot of women with like blue yarn dreads, but they weren't real. But his dreadlocks, it was definitely blue. So I was like, all right, that's cool. But I seen a couple of photos where it actually seemed like he actually cut his dreadlocks and he just reattached them just to get some length. But I guess that throughout time it just all the damaging from the chemicals, it dried out. It took all the protein out from your dreadlocks. And then I looked at, then the years went by, and then I seen this photo of Lil Uzi Vert, and I was just like, okay. So he actually shaved half of his head, and his dreadlocks are still, they're still dyed. I'm just like, all right, man, like, good for you. Maybe that's just the look that you're going for, and such. But I digress. And before, actually, I didn't even mean to get into that. I meant to check out this photo. Like, yo, this is the photo that I meant when I was saying, like, yo, it seems like he just cut off his dreadlocks and then reattached, because all of his dreadlocks, they're not the same size. Like, look at the dreads that's in the front of his hair. It's not the same size. It's not the same size as the dreadlocks that are actually on the side of his hair. So you can just see that knot right there, right in the middle between his eyes. Like, if there's a big knot, he had to like reattach some type of dreads or something. But I think just after that photo, or even before that photo, like, this is him again with the purple dreadlocks. And like I said, man, like, he's just the Dennis Rodman of dreadlocks. I think they're dope. But and then I think eventually at time, he cut the side of his dreadlocks, and that's when we get back to this photo right here. And if I'm looking at his dreadlocks, man, I don't think they're his dreadlocks. Like, I don't think all of them are his dreadlocks. So that's totally fine. Like, There's a lot of people who get, you know, reattachment, you know, to their dreadlocks. There's a lot of people who repair their locks. I had to repair a couple of my locks in the back, you know, in the kitchen, you know, the back of my dreadlocks, they were just thinning out. So like maybe with his locks, they were just thinning out, or it was just too much excessive dyeing on his dreadlocks, you know, just too many colors, man. Like I said, it could do damage in the long run. And then I looked down and I see this photo right here, and I was like, oh man, so like he either just cut out his hair completely or he just undid them. But yeah, like he's still rocking, you know, the nice little fade in the, you know, on the sides, but then on top he has a little hair on top, and he left like a good like 3 dreads. And I'm like, all right, man, like I guess he finally, you know, understood and started realizing like, all right, man, my dreadlocks are damaged, my hair isn't growing, it's not looking the way I want to look, let me just get rid of it and cut it off. And sometimes that may be the best option for your dreadlocks. Just cut it all off and start it over. I know it sucks, but like I said, you're gonna learn, and eventually, in the end of the day, like, yo, you're gonna know what to do, and you're gonna know what not to do the next time when you do grow your full set of dreads. And then I seen this photo, and I was just like, oh man, like, so he just eventually cut off the 2 dreadlocks, and he dyed his hair again. And I'm like, looking at his hair type, man, yo, he must have a man perm. Definitely, because it's very rare that you see black people with his type of hair. Like, he has like, you know, a nice little permish kind of hair, and it just, yo, like, he's a celebrity, man. Do what you do, man. Like, you know, it's your look, it's his look. Do what you want. And then I seen this photo of him, and he just completely cut his hair all the way off, man. I'm like, all right, Lil Uzi, all right, man, that's, do your thing, man. And like, yo, just look at his hair, man. Like, it's very silky, very smooth, very, you know. I remember a long time ago, like when I was a kid, I actually put a man perm. I was like in middle school, man. I don't know what I was thinking when I did it, but that's exactly what his hair looks like. It just looked like a man perm. And then eventually I seen this photo, and even when he dropped Eternal at Take, he was still rocking the fade, and he still had hair on top, and he just had his, you know, has his hair, you know, braided up a little bit. And even on the Over Your Head video with Future, he still was rocking the same hairstyle. He just had the fade on the side, and he had hair up top, and he had the cornrows. And I was just like, all right, man, like, he found his little swag back. And then now on today, I seen that he, you know, he's back with his dreadlocks, purple dreadlocks, and you can just tell. You can tell these are interlocks. You know, 100% these are interlocks, and 100% this is not all of his hair. It's not, you know. And you know, that's the amazing thing about dreadlocks is, you know, you can definitely interlock somebody else's hair into your hair, and you can make it your own. But you know, I think that was more of a safer route for him too, because like I said, he didn't have to dye his own hair. You know, this is, you know, the purple is actually somebody else's hair, so like he's safe, you know. And maybe, you know, he doesn't like dye no more of his roots. Maybe he just let it go black. But you know, this is definitely interlocking process. This is definitely dope. But like I say, it's purple, and like I say, just he's avoiding the risk of like his hair thinning out, his hair breaking off, his hair drying out. You know, it just, like I said, it just, and you know, he's bringing it back, man. So if he's bringing it back to the 2016 dreadlocks, man, I'm all for it. Yeah, bring it back to the 2016 music. Even though I do think Eternal I Take was dope, man. 2000 Lil Uzi Vert, he was going off, man. You know, like I said, and with his dreadlocks, man, I love him, man. Let's just see how long he's gonna, you know, actually like let it, you know, sit in. You know, I mean, he may just cut them off again and just reattach them. But that's one of the cool things about dreadlocks, man. If you have enough hair, and if you actually find a loctician who can actually do these type of things, they can reattach your locks and put them back on, man. You have so much swag, so much versatile for days, man. But without further ado, man, that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comment box what you think down below about Lil Uzi Vert's dreadlocks. If you want me to keep, you know, reviewing celebrities' dreadlocks, man, just let me know in the comment box down below. Who should I check out next? And without further ado, my name is Vinny Matthews. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and until the next video, guys, I'm out.